going on, everybody? This your boy Pinnacle TheHustler. Look, I know Rakim said it first, but I don't care because I'm saying it now. Pump up the volume. You're watching VolumeTV.
I said drop the bomb. Now drop the bomb. Said drop the bomb. Yo, let's have some fun, man. Hey, yo. Yeah, this is what I'm dropping. A bomb. Yo, see, a lot of rappers is gangsta. They killing me, son. They be clipping in their lyrics like they kill them for fun. They in the studio, feeling like a turn of the hunt. Put on some squiller. I'm a villain and gorillas with guns.
Hi, my name is Pinnacle TheHustler. I'm out here in Seoul, South Korea, doing my thing. I'm at my album release party right now. It was definitely a dope event. Actually, it was better than I expected it to be, so I'm really happy about that. I was able to take some time out to perform a short set for the people and pass out my new CD, which is called K.O.R.E.A album.
Wound up in Korea of all places.
Actually, I had a friend that got recruited to come out here to teach, and she was like, "Yo, you want to come to Korea?" And I was like, "All right, sure, why not?" So after I graduated college, I came on out here and I just started. I mean, I was grinding in the States, but I came to Korea and really got on my grind, and things just started working out for me.
From being from the States and being in the Korean culture right now, what do you see as a big difference, like right now with that with the Korean culture to being in the States in the music game?
Well, the biggest thing is the language. They speak Korean.
But then the morning come, Pachi sang, so do soccer. If you
speak Korean. So, yeah. So I had to learn a little bit of Korean. Actually, my Korean, and personally, I don't feel like it's that great, but it's good enough just to, you know, sometimes get what I need.
If I stumble and fumble, I pick it up so I can make moves. 명예의 멍이 찾는 내 이름은 Pinnacle. 내가 간다 기대해 너희 MC들.
In America, it's just like money, 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 money. If you come out here with that attitude in Korea, it's like, whoa, little buddy, wait a minute. Whoa. If all you're interested in is money, we're not really trying to mess with you. It's a lot more relationship building than anything. I mean, there's still relationship building in the States, but you know, a lot of people are still have that dollar sign in front of their eyes. A lot of times you got to focus on the long money, right? Building that relationship to establish longevity, right? A lot of times people kind of miss that, but I think that being in Korea has helped me to, you know, make that a lot more prevalent within the way that I do business.
Put the hands up, put the hands up, put the hands up. What's up? What? I will fly out of this country like the cheese. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. How many albums have you put out here so far?
Well, I've only put out one solo album, which is one I'm just doing. Last year I was with a Korean group called Southside, and we put out the Southside EP in the summer of 2010, and that EP was led with a single called Hustle. It was so in Southside it was me, Carlos Galvan, DJ Tom Slick, and our producer YK. And the song Hustle was featuring another well-known Korean MC named Bosco.
Saying I'm done playing, I take a day off, find something to spend the day in, playing in and still be the shit like it's the toilet I've been laying in. Better than me. In the damn street. For sure. Come on,
So what else do you do out here other than music?
Well, I also have a full-time radio show. It's called Night Vibe. It airs on TBS 101.3, 7 days a week from 10 o'clock p.m. until midnight. So basically my whole existence out here is music. The show, man, the show is, it's a music It's like a comedy music show, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Like K.O.R.E.A, before our show, K.O.R.E.A hadn't had any shows like that. And you know, it's me and another black co-host. So they at first they was like kind of put us in this box, like, you guys should play this. Like, nah, we're not gonna do that. And we're gonna say what we want. Just don't fire us. Right? So, but the cool thing about it is we've been getting a lot of positive reception. Like we get, you know, a lot of text messages. We get hit up on Twitter all the time. People hit us up on the message board on our the Night Vibe website. And we've really like developed a good rapport with our audience, the listeners who are foreign and Korean. So, I mean, it's basically, it's the type of music that you actually want to hear. It's not just top 40. It's not just one genre. We play everything, and we play all good stuff. It might be something good from '88, might be something good from '76, might be something good that just dropped today. But we play everything.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Well, here I go. Yo, you see, it's my introduction to league of cerebral buzz and the substance plus percussion causes an influx of concussions. Met my Korean cousins, the lyrics is what I showed them. They showed me they instrumentals, and this is what I told them. I'ma take a little bit of rhythm and hit them with something they cannot refuse from me. Make it lose your seat because you move your feet, so I'm thinking every time I choose a beat. If you really want to move with me, you gotta understand my soliloquy. I slow it down just to prove to you my versatility.
Now we seen that you had a big fan base out here at the club tonight. So what helped you get that fan base to come out here?
Man, I didn't even think that many people was gonna show up. Like, I was kind of shocked. I thought it was gonna be like 16 people in the crowd, and so I don't know. Like, I guess it's kind of what I said earlier, like the whole relationship building thing. Like, you know, I try to, you know, maintain a peaceful existence out here, especially, you know, a lot of the,
Mr. Rocks.
Exactly, man. I was just about to say that, man. You know, it's a lot of negative stereotypes about black people, period. But they're especially prevalent in Seoul, and even more so in Korea. They'll tell you to your face. Like, I know friends that have tried to get jobs, and they'll like send them messages. They send them an email like, no, we're not going to hire you because you're not Caucasian, right? So, you know, and I mean, it's like that. But the thing is, like, a lot of times it's because of the portrayal that the media has put out, and sometimes how black people have portrayed themselves in the media or just in public. So I've always tried to be like more of a positive image, a positive representation of not just rappers, not just somebody that does hip hop, but especially of black people as a black man.
As a student or a teacher, I just want to reach it and spread the good news. Call me Pinnacle the Preacher.
And I think, and I'm hoping that was, you know, part of the lure for people to say, well, you know, I know this is a positive dude, I want to go support him. And on top of that, when other people do things out here, I try to go support them too, because I mean, like I said, man, it's about community, for real.
Move the way that liquid does, napalm, throw the...
Yeah, because we seen that you put this song on the bus.
Yeah.
But you know, it had to be done. It had to be done.
It did.
It was something that had to be out there, and at least hopefully that the Korean population can relate to that song.
Yeah.
Some info about me and my kinfolk, talking about dark-skinned folk. Life here is not simple. On the video, couldn't believe what I was seeing. You the Virginia Tech killer, and I'm feeling Korean. You ignorant degenerate, should have been a legitimate gentleman, a positive black representative. It's already hard for me to get a taxi. Thanks a lot, dude. Now the whole bus will pass me while they laughing at me. Where's that bus? Ain't this a bitch? I don't wanna see you rocks. I'd rather see you kick rocks and flip-flops. Got more rocks in your head than on your wristwatch. So yeah, thanks a lot, you dummy. How would you feel watching your grandmother get punched in another country? Blacks fought hard to get to the front of the bus. Now we gotta fight again to get back onto the bus.
Yeah, man, so the album is called K.O.R.E.A, the album. And it's got a very simplistic title, but the content goes a lot deeper than that. The reason that I did that is because in Korea, a lot of times you got to speak simply because it's not an English-speaking country, so you got to break it down, right? But sometimes the meaning behind what you're saying goes a lot deeper than what you're actually saying to that person. So, you know, on the album, man, I'm basically telling my story about K.O.R.E.A, like, you know, some of the things that I've had to go through, my philosophies and how I've become successful out here, you know, some of the difficulties and some of the positive things. You know, I have, you know, foreign acts that are on the album that are actually based in Korea. I got Black Illumin on the album, Jake Payne. My co-host on the radio show, Elliot Ashby, he actually did a feature, and we got comedian Albert Escobedo. He contributed some skits to the album. Yo, that dude is ignorant.
Go for it. But the only thing I don't understand is the eyelid surgery, because you still look fucking Asian afterwards, you idiot. Like. That'd be like me, Albert. Well, because I asked a friend. I was like, why did you do that to yourself? A good girlfriend of mine. I was like, why did you get the eyelid surgery? She's like, oh, I wanted to look more like you. Like, you wanted to look Mexican? I was like, that doesn't make any sense. That'd be like me putting on glasses so people wouldn't notice that I'm Mexican. And I might confuse some people. They'd be like, I don't know what he is, but he looks too smart to be Mexican. Everybody knows Mexicans can afford proper optical care. He must be one of those Asians with the eyelid surgery.
Like, part of me was like, man, I don't know if I should put this on there. I was like, yo, for real, you ain't gonna go nowhere if you don't take risks.
Like you got this song, go hard or go home.
Exactly. So I'm not home yet, right? So I just had to do it. I went ahead and put that on there.
All right, cool. So how can we get in touch with you to get the album and just to get in touch with you in general?
Well, if you ever need to get in contact with me, you can go to my website, www.PlanetHustle.com. Now on that site, I mean, obviously you'll see, pictures, bio, music, videos, stuff like that, but there's a contact page. You just type in whatever you want to say to me. It'll come right to my email. I check it and I respond to it. Of course, you can look me up on Facebook, facebook.com/Pinnacle fan page. Keep it simple. Or, of course, on Twitter, twitter.com/I am Pinnacle.
I wanna start this with a cliche, but when a rapper hear a beat play, all he say is you make the heat spray like the whole industry is